Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Mike Trout.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
And our pitcher in this game, Yusei Kikuchi. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Cedar Rafaela leading things off and takes a strike. In the air to left center. Teodosio gets under it. Takes it in for the out. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Siggy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So, regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Just starting things out here in Anaheim. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Contreras getting to start at first, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Trevor Story, the last one out the other way. His 18th home run of the season, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. Abreu with a homer in his last game. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. That ends the frame. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Sonny Gray. Well, Singy, he's top 5 in strikeouts across the league. Probably the least surprising stat of the day.
Oh, when you're mixing pitches like a DJ, fastball, change, sweeper, just spinning hitters into the dirt.
The way opponents have fared against him this season, you'd think the ball was invisible. He's turning at bats into auditions for air guitar.
The Alex Miniak special? For my money, I'll take Jimi Hendrix with Eddie Van Halen as a close second.
That one lifted to left. Eaton has a beat on it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Zach Neto.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Mike Trout in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Here's a 2-0. And there's a foul ball. The Red Sox would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. 2-1 now.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ground ball right side. Contreras gets it to first. That's the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the second. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Foul ball. And now the 0-1. Foul ball there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Here's a 2-2. Now one missed. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one popped up. Neto under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his man.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Trout moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Strike 2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. And it's off the batter's eye. His 12th of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1. And that one ripped to left. 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman
And now Yoan Moncada.
Ball 1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hot shot to third. And they got him.
Batting 7th, designated hitter Jorge Soler.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
That's in there. 0-1. Soler launched a homer in his most recent game. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Angels get one with a solo homer. We played 2 full. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
High fly ball out to center field. Trout under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Caleb
So up
Durbin.
next, Caleb Durbin. He's 0 for 1. Out to center. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Angels 1. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
The 0-2. On the ground, right side, Durbin. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman,
Back to the top of the Angels lineup, Nolan Shotwell getting ready to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Out to short, Story. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Angels held in check. They're down 2-1. On to the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
That's out.
And he swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there.
Up
Last
next for
pitch
the
wasn't
Red
even
Sox,
much to think about.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Lined into right. Low. Takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
One out man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball 1 there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Contreras leads off first with 1 away. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
First pitch swinging.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one the other way. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Boston strands a pair. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Liner snagged at first. It's been a tough stretch. The struggle continues.
Right fielder, Josh Lowe.
he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here comes the 0-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Struck him out looking. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. 1-for-1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one ripped left field, carrying well. And it's out of here, into the home bullpen for a homer. His 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And now, Cedar Rafaela. Fought off foul. That one ran inside, almost got him. And there's a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. High fly ball, right field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Caleb Durbin.
In the air to left center. Trout on his way over. And that is that. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. Last half of the fifth coming up. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore.
No,
They've got
low.
players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
First and second, no outs. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hey!
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ball, that's outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. That's a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's
Ball
filled up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bryce Teodosio up next for the Angels. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Angels. Left fielder, Bryce
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Now, Bryce Teodosio grounded out his first time up.
Nope. That's inside.
Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Pitch is in there. Strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Caught him looking for the K. Angels strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Angels.
Sefferchon
Number
gets the ball
56.
now.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And the 0-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ball inside.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And it remains 2-2. Next pitch misses way outside. Good job to fight that one off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Story in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Pomerantz warming up as well.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball one, no strikes. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. See you later. His 26th of the year, and they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses, and now 3-0. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
In the air, out towards right center. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Sefferjohn will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Drew
the
Pomeranz
Angels,
into the
number
game.
13.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but you know he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well, but a little bit of bad luck on the bounce. So now we'll see if they can get another 2-out hit and possibly drive in a pair.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Trout settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Well, we go bottom
And
6.
leading off
Now
for
it's
the
the Angels
Arrows,
leadoff man,
first
Nolan
baseman,
Shotwell.
Nolan Shotwell.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one in the air. Eaton. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice
Up
ride
next for
up
the
in the zone right
Angels.
there. Hitter
Center
looked like he
fielder,
was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Josh
So digging in, Josh Lowe.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Logan O'Hockey.
Nope.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Stay hot up there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sonny Gray will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
New
Boston,
pitcher for the Red Sox,
number
Greg
57,
Weissert.
Greg
Oh, he's having an
Weissert.
excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
In the air, left field. And that is that. Angels strand 1. They're down here 5-1.
For the
Welcome back.
Angels,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new pitcher on the
63,
mound. Chase Silseth hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So back to the
Leading
top of the
off for
order.
Boston,
Now here's the
center
Red Sox
fielder,
leadoff hitter,
Cedar
Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball line to center. Trev takes it in for the out. One down.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Ball.
Silsa, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Chopped left side. Fair ball.
Up next for the
Just
Red
found a
Sox,
way to slap
first
that ball
baseman
down the third base
Wilson
line. That's
Contreras.
really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nuts.
Contreras, batting with one down, takes a strike. Now the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Durbin off of first with 2 away. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one inside. Look out. In the dirt. Two. And that one ripped into right. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. They're up 5-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 1 now. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman Yoan Moncada.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
The Halos down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Jorge
Up
Soler,
next for
the next to hit for the
Angels.
Angels. His righty-lefty
Hitter,
splits there.
Jorge Soler.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. The 0-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that fresh shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Angels 1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder Julio Abreu.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
Inside ball.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
This one in the air, center field. Trout coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
So now with one away and a man at second. So stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope. Ball 1.
Man at second. And now 1 and 2. Center field. Trout should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels,
game for the Angels,
number
Brent
37,
Suter.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. One left for the Red Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. High fly ball out towards left center. Durant moving under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
Oh, you know, oh, count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Back to the top of the order. Nolan Shotwell will hit next.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. The throw in, and he's out easily.
Up next,
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Greg Weisser done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Giovanni
Boston,
Moran
number
on the pitch out of the
47,
pen here.
Giovanni Moran.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
That's out to center field. And that is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Through 8 full, it's the Red Sox 5 and the Angels 1. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back in Anaheim, so stepping in for Boston, Nate Eaton. Swing and a ball popped up. Moncada in position. Brings it in, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
one
Yep, that ball
outside.
went out.
1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Kirby Yates up and loosening in the pen. The 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
1 down. Caleb Durbin, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And first offering is fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, and 2 now. Durbin, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. Bounce to the right. Moore. Neto for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Out to short, Neto. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Bo Sox leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
For the Angels, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ball 1.
And a swing and a miss. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Contreras over to Story for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.